Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again today, guys. So I'm here. You guys actually said you have loved the silver video. So today I'm unveiling my entire silver scrap stash. Okay, this is basically everything I have of silver. A lot of you guys are like, what the hell is that? Hey, listen, I'm going to go through everything. I'm going to explain everything and what I was actually taught by a gentleman who owned a refinery about where things are actually hidden. Okay, so let's go over some of the odd things, and then we'll go to some of the even things. Okay, what do we actually have here? Here we actually have, for those of you who know, if you have a computer keyboard, your keyboard actually has plastic in it. And inside of that plastic, you basically have what is called Mylar, okay? You have two sheets of Mylar, and there's a secondary piece of plastic that separates it. Those two sheets of Mylar contain silver. That's what Mylar contains, silver. Okay, so when you actually have those two pieces, you can get a couple hundred keyboards, break them down, put two of them in, and together you will actually end up getting packs of Mylar. So what I actually have here is I actually have Mylar packs. Okay, each of these are 100 sheets thick. So I decided that when I actually started, I just had them in regular bags, and then I used saran wrap, the special plastic wrap, to bring it in. And I decided after that, I'm just going to color them so I know how much I actually have, which is easier. I can just see the colors there and actually have the yellow and white over there. I should have put it in. So each of these have 100 packs in them. I use little sheets here. So there are 100 sheets of Mylar in here, which contain silver. So I have 100 here, 100 here, 100 here. This one also contains 100. I should have put a sticker on that. This is the orange. This is the clear there. Even there's two different types of clear. I also have the yellow over here, and then I have the white as well. And then there's the gray back there. Right now, I was running out of colors to actually use, but then I realized there's no brown bag except a brown paper bag. Right? Like I'd have to find a brown paper bag, and I don't believe I mean a brown plastic bag. I don't think there are brown plastic bags. So I ran out of colors to use. I have purple, yellow, that's red. Yeah, I don't know what other colors I might be missing. Let me know there. I have gray, white, and then yellow right there, okay? And then I have all sheets of Mylar here. There's some extra additional Mylar there, okay? So each of these packs contain 100 sheets of Mylar that contain silver. Now, to figure out how much silver that is, you're going to have to go online and look at some videos there. But basically, the gentleman took 50 sheets of Mylar, and I believe he got 4.9 grams of silver out of it. So right now, like, how much Mylar do I have? Each of these packs here are 100 sheets. This one is taped up. It's actually in a Ziploc bag. This is taped up, I believe. This is taped up. This is the extra that I basically, actually, no, this is the extra that I have. I haven't sorted this into a 100 pack yet, but it's basically still there. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1,000 sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8. So that's 1,800 sheets of Mylar from keyboard that I can use, along with the extra additional ones. Some of those might be shorter keyboards that are cut up. But yeah, so I have 1,800 sheets. Is that correct? 6 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes. So 18 sheets of Mylar, which is silver there. So 1,800 sheets, which is great. So I have a lot of silver in there right now. This is what you call scrap silver. Okay, that's not sterling silver. It's just scrap silver. I have to clean it out with lye and hot water and everything, okay? I also have this. This is 430 grams of sterling silver that I actually ended up getting online, which is pretty good. I ended up having to beat two people out that tried to skimp it at like the last 10 seconds. They put two more bids in, but I got it. Someone online said it's always good to have sterling silver. You never know when you need it. So, hey, thank you for the tip. I do appreciate that. It's not a pound. 454 grams is a pound, but I basically do have that. So, again, this is also considered a bit of scrap silver. Okay? Now, what are these on the bottom? For those of you in the computer world, you already know about silver RAM. This right here is silver RAM. So at the end of it here, you basically just have some silver, which is actually on the bottom right there. I have a lot of silver RAM. from the years I've been doing computers there. Now, the good part about this, when you refine this, a lot of them take the chips and throw them out. A lot of these chips contain gold. And on these boards here, it also contains MLCCs. So you have to send this into a special chipper that plucks the chips. It heats it up, like they superheat it up, and then it plucks off the Mylar. It plucks off the MLCCs, which are basically here, which contain palladium, and it plucks these chips off there, and it throws them into a bucket there of acid. I have to end up getting that machine, because if I don't, I'm losing out on a lot of money. Like, I could just throw out those MLCCs, but suppose I actually have a pound of them. I don't want to end up actually wasting that, because that's basically not actually good at all. So if I have a pound of MLCCs right there, 1 pound I believe makes 26 grams of palladium, and palladium I believe is at $70 a gram. So times 26 times 70, whatever that is. So again, this is another type of scrap silver that I basically have. I have my silver eagles and everything. I'm going to go over that. So we went over scrap mylar, which contains silver. We went over sterling silver. This is silver ram right here right now, okay? And what else do we have? We have this. Okay, so what is this? This is actually new to me beforehand. What we have here, this is actually silver-plated contact car radio inlets. So on the back of the old car radios, you actually used to have these pieces. And if you look at it, the pins would actually go right through them for better connections. Okay, so this is basically what you would actually call the switch plate for that. Okay, the switch plate for car radios. Now, what is the amount of this? That is about 3.5 pounds of this here. All of those are plated, but there's so many of them in there, and the reason why I like it is because the weight to silver ratio is very good. Okay, these are small thin pieces of plastic which basically have silver on it. When I bring all of that down and melt all of that down, I'll probably, out of 3.5 pounds, I'll probably only get maybe 500 grams. I'm sorry, no, 3.5 pounds, so 1/5 of whatever that is. So 1/5 of whatever 3.5 pounds is in grams is what I would basically end up getting. I don't have a calculator with me right now, but you guys can figure out what 1/5 of 3.5 grams is. So times that by 454, you might end up getting maybe somewhere around possibly 1,600 for that. So 1/5, and I'm not worried. Okay, so that is another type of silver scrap that you can actually get your hands on right there. Okay, so we went over mylar, sterling silver, ram. This piece just, that's 4. We do have another type, which is this. So somebody in the video said that I've never known that there's silver inside of circuit breakers. Yes, there is. There's a lot of it. I actually hadn't known that until it was brought to my attention by another gentleman who had about half a ton of silver for circuit breakers. In fact, ooh, there's a nice juicy piece right there. Okay, so let me see if I can open this. Okay, let me see if I can open this here for you guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay, all right, good. So this here, inside of circuit breakers, okay? Circuit breakers are the relay points that you basically have for your house. Inside of the circuit breakers, it has 2 connection points. Those 2 connection points contain silver. Oh, whoa, the lights went out. Hey, don't do that. Okay, thank you. Oh, man. I thought I'd get, okay. So, okay, let's get back to Zoom. There we go. Okay, so inside of this, it contains 2 contact points, okay? So I'll pick this piece up here. You see that? There's a dot at the end of that, and that contains silver. That dot right there is a basic silver dot. It's small. It might only be like 1 gram or half a gram, okay? But it's silver. Another piece here, I'll pull it out. Oh, man, I almost lost that one. Man, okay. Let me pull out another piece there for you guys right now. I do want to make sure I pull it. Okay, so here we go. You got another dot right there that is also silver. On this other piece, you also have another piece of silver, and then another piece of silver right there. So it has 2 pieces of silver. Now, here's the thing. It might only be like a gram. Now, how much is a gram of silver? A gram of silver is about 70 cents right now, but I have an entire bin of this scrap. Now, what I have to do is I can put all of this into acid, or I can basically just get a Bunsen burner, get a clamp, and just basically touch the points of this here and knock the pieces off with the tweezers. However, you are going to need gloves. Look at that. I got another piece there. You see that at the end of it? That is another piece of silver there. Now, there is something that I was eyeballing. It's right there. It's this beautiful piece of silver. I do want to be able to grab it and show you guys right now. I got big fingers, but I'm hoping I can grab it. I think it's stuck on a piece of copper. If it is, it's good. I'm very happy about it right now. So let me move this piece, because this is what excites you guys right now. So, man. Okay. Nope, we got it. Okay. All right, good. This piece right here. There we go. Come on, buddy. Yes. Okay. So this came out of a different type of circuit breaker. There was the larger breakers at the end of the panel. I actually have it downstairs. This notch that you see, right? So you have two pieces to the thing there. You have the copper, which you can clearly see. You have the metal, and then you have the silver on top of it. That piece right there is silver. Now I have to figure out, how do I separate two pieces of metal? I can cut the copper off and put it in acid. I can hit this part with a Bunsen burner there. I haven't seen the how it's made videos there, but they're pretty good. So I have to figure out how to separate these two pieces there and then turn it into dust and then purify it. Now, there are circuit breakers that do have metal that is plated silver for the connection. I have known about that. I haven't seen those two brands to look for right now. They do have special circuit breaker bands that you can look for. But this right here, like, there's a lot of silver on this here. Like, again, it's just a piece of metal, which I do have copper. I can put this in a box and then still sell this as scrap copper, which is good. Always good to have it, because you do need this. So that piece right there is silver. That's silver. At the end of this piece right here, this part right there is silver. If you can clearly look at it, that whole notch right there is silver, and that connects to it. This is why they say when you mess with circuit breakers in the house, you have to use gloves, because you will get shocked. That silver piece is welded onto this, and trust me, it will hurt you, okay? So I have an entire bin of this here and another bin of silver scrap circuit breakers there, which I broke down. I take a sledgehammer and crack them open when I can, which is very, very good. Now, how does the silver look like after you've basically taken the silver out of it, okay? It's going to look like this. You're going to have a bin that looks like this. What are these? These are circuit breaker silver scrap points. So basically, we ended up touching a Bunsen burner to it and melding it out and dropping it into an ice bucket. Not water, ice. Because after this metal gets very, very hot, you have to get it cooled down. And I basically have a bag of them here right now, which is very, very good. This large bag here basically contains 90% silver right now. Okay, obviously I have to clean it. I'm not just going to melt it into one bar right now. However, I do have the scale here. So I know some of you guys say, hey, John, I want you to weigh that. Okay, so I have a scale here today. All right, I'm going to go ahead and weigh this. We're going to weigh it. We're going to see what the actual weight is right now. Okay, and I'm going to weigh it in grams for you guys to make sure it's easier. Okay, so I'm going to weigh it in grams. Okay, all right, I got grams. Okay, so how much is this in grams right now? Okay, this in grams weighs 1,171 grams. Okay, which is good. Now, 90% silver. So after I melt this, I put some borax with it, I clean it out. Whatever this weight is, which is 1,171 in grams, 90% of this is going to end up being actual silver. Okay, which is good. And what do? I actually keep this inside of the plastic stash here. Now, this bin itself, if you clearly look at it, it says Integra Enclosures, 7750 Tyler Boulevard, Mentor, Ohio. This, I believe, was actually part of a thermostat lock case to keep kids out of it. So I believe you may be able to actually, Integra Enclosures. You may be able to actually find this here. But the reason why I like this is because it has these plastic pieces here, but it also has a lock mechanism on the bottom of it. So you can keep kids out of it. So it locks like this. Close it. And this lock right here, you can put a lock to it to keep kids out of it. You know how kids are. But the good part is it has screw pieces in it, so you can actually hook it up to the wall or keep it even more secure than ever before. Okay? That's what I basically do like about it. All right? So we went over different types of scrap. We're going to keep going. We have Mylar, sterling silver, silver ram, car radio plates here, and then we have circuit breaker scrap. Okay, after that you're going to end up basically, now we also do have this here. This is basically special silver solder that has to get cleaned out. Okay, so we have 1179 I believe in silver scrap grams. On this I also have a Rolex piece I found online. This is authentic. It's worth about 50 bucks, but I think I paid 10 for it, but I am planning on keeping this. Okay, we're going to go over the silver scrap because you guys out there are hardcore silver people and you've given me a lot of information online. This here is Japan. Okay, I haven't seen this one in a while. It's pretty good. We have Hong Kong. It's a Hong Kong coin here. And then these are silver quarters, which are at 100%. This is not the junk silver, though. I do have junk silver. This is junk silver right there. Now, someone in the comments said you should always have junk silver. I believe you said it was like 80% silver or 90%. Let me know in the comments what junk silver is. This is... it's like dimes in here, quarters, half dollars, and everything like that, which is pretty good. I do have half dollars in here. I went to a pawn shop, a silver shop, and picked this up. Thank you very much for letting me know. But yeah, I don't know what president this is on the, I think it's a silver half dollar. 1964. I have a couple of these in here. I haven't counted them all, but they're pretty good. This here is a 5-ounce quarter that I also have. So this is a 5-ounce quarter silver. I kept it in plastic. You guys said to keep it in plastic, not to get your fingerprints on it, to keep your silver clean. However, like, I have a question. Another person said that you shouldn't have to put this in plastic cases because it takes up space in your holder, but then you should also love holding the silver when you feel the click of it, which, I mean, I guess you're right. I guess you're absolutely right. You know, like, I do have a lot of silver here, and you guys say you should like to feel a click of it, but I'm like, yeah, but then you get your fingerprints on it and it gets dirty, and then you're not supposed to clean silver. So, like, I have questions about that, if you can answer them. All right, so what do have inside of this case? I have a special one here. This was given to me by, I believe, a brother of the lodge in Metuchen, New Jersey. There's a Freemasonry lodge there. I ended up volunteering as a chef, and the gentleman, I think, had hooked me up with this. This is a Silver Eagle holographic coin for 2000. It is a rare one that I haven't seen, that basically came in this Morgan case right now, thanks to those men over there. And it is, I've never seen something like this. It's holographic all the way around. I'm like, is this real? He's like, yeah. So they've made several of them. This is a 1-ounce fine silver $1 Silver Eagle American coin that came into this. It's holographic. It has so many colors. As I'm looking at it, as the light hits it, it's beautiful. And I keep it inside of this case as one of the rare ones there right now, which is pretty good. So I keep that there. In here as well, I have some other coins from a different language. Don't know what language this basically is here, but it may be Chinese, it may be Japanese, but they're all coins 90% silver. I do have, oh, look at this. Okay, so this is 1 gram of silver in here, flattened out, like really, really, really flat. Okay, I paid $2 for it. I keep it. But I have all of that to go through, so that's going to be something huge. I have silver bars here. I have a gold-plated silver bar here. I have a lot of these other silver bars. Now, let's go through this, because you guys like looking over silver, so I'll do this for you guys here. This is a 1-ounce pure silver. There's an Indian head on it. Okay, I have another one here with Sunshine Minting, which is pretty good. I think you guys said that's a good quality brand. Another one here is Patrick Mint. This might be a private one. Then another couple Sunshine Minting ones there. Let's see what we have. There's no marking on this one here. The Stagecoach 0.999 fine silver, which is pretty good. All right. And then a lot of the Sunshine ones in it. And then 1 ounce. Oh, there's one with a buffalo. America Bicentennial 1776-1976. So this is interesting. Like some of them I paid 24 for, some of them I paid 23 for. The gentleman said you have to learn something about premium, where you do go to shops, you will have to actually get that. So I was like, oh, what's premium? I got to figure that out too. Okay, what else do we have in here? I have this. This is a 5-ounce, troy ounce bar of silver that actually came in this little container, which is very nice. I like the fact that it's in here. I don't get prints on it. It's pounded out, which is very, very good. And it's very nice. It just says 9 on it. Fine mint. SKU. Oh, there's an SKU on it. I'll figure out where I can get more of these. But I don't know what company it is. It just says 9 fine mint. 5 troy ounces. Some of them don't have company stuff and stuff like that, okay? All right, so let's get to the bread and the butter. You guys love these silver eagles, okay? All right, so what do we have here? We have the colorful ones. These ones are different ones. I haven't seen these ones in a while. This is with the lady on it, and the silver eagle is actually interesting. The eagles are not colored, but the women on the front are. That's interesting. Yeah, there's 2 different color suns. The women on the front are, one is 1999, one is 2000. They're all still silver eagles and everything. Oh, sorry about the lighting. Oh, those pesky motion sensors. All right. Funny if a zombie came and like tried to take this. Okay, so those are the color ones there. This one, let's see what we actually have here. This one is for the Silver Bug Community 1 troy ounce. What company is this? It just says in Silver We Trust. If you guys know what company this is, let me know if I can even order more. I don't know what company this is. 2015. Okay, what else we have here? This is, now so one of you guys said, put the brick coin separate. I was like, oh, that's so rude. This is Queen Elizabeth on it, I think, who died recently. And, wow, this is really shiny. Pennsylvania, fine ounce. This is the Cook Islands We Will Never Forget coin. So I guess this is for a 9/11 commemorative coin there. All right, $1 there. What else is this here? This one is Ellis Island Getaway to America. I paid 24 for that one there. This one, Queen Elizabeth. You guys have to put that in a separate container. Don't put the Brit next to the Americans. I don't know what that's about, but if you guys know, let me know in the comment section. Oh, wow. Just fine silver, just that there. Okay, this one, To the Moon. This might be like a Neil Armstrong one. Oh, is this that Dogecoin? No. Oh shit, Dogecoin. Shoosh currency. Wow, much bullion. Yeah, it's a 1 ounce bar there. I guess it's a comedy one. We are one America Congress. Continental currency. Fuego. Okay, which is pretty good. This one here, remember 9/11? Yeah, so this would be a 9/11 commemorative coin. God bless America. This one here just says Titanic. Ship of Dreams. Okay, and then you got some writing. Meldon voyage, April 10th, 1912. Sunk April 15th, 1912. And it appears to like show a gala, which is pretty good. This is a Chinese coin, Year of the Horse. All right. This one we have here is, it's a horse with wings. It's a special mythical name for it. I don't know the mythical name for that one. This one, gold, silver. I guess I paid 27 for it at the time. This one here is a ship with a compass in the background. Don't know what company this is. Let's see what we got there. Welcome to Silver Island. All right, and then that's my regular silver coins here. Okay, I got these from the store with that. These are separate containers that I got after the fact there. They were in like some type of paper thing. All right, and then you have the regular silver eagles in here. I haven't even counted all of them. I gave them to some people during holidays and everything like that. Don't know how many I have. I will count it later sometime. United We Stand. There's another one there, which works out. Yeah, so that's my silver collection. Oh man, gotta stand up. So yeah, that is my silver collection right now. 24-minute. So we have silver Mylar 1800 sheets. I have sterling silver 430 grams. I have silver RAM in the hundreds of grams there. I have over 1,000 grams of the circuit breaker contact scrap. We have 3.5 pounds of the radio scrap. We have a Rolex piece there, and then a lot of silver eagles. So what is my goal right now? My goal, to be honest, is to melt all of this. All right, to melt all of the Mylar silver, get all the silver done, get all the silver melted out into one big bar, which will probably be like a nice pound or so, which is good. How much is a pound of silver worth? I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But here's the thing, like silver, I believe it's at $23 right now today. Today is the 21st of February, so I have to check that out. 2023. I'm gonna melt this, get a lot from that, and then melt all of this. Again, all of this is a lot. So I'll weigh this right now for you guys, okay? Because I know you guys have some extra time, okay? So I'm gonna weigh this first container. We'll see how much this is. This is 3,348 grams, okay? Now, less than 10% of this is gonna end up being silver. Less than 10% of that, okay? I'm gonna take the other container I actually have and put it on this as well. See what we got. We have 4,015 grams, okay? Which again is a lot of silver. Now here's the thing, a lot of you guys are like, John, do you just buy circuit breakers and break into them? No, I find them on the street. I talk to construction companies. They actually say, I go over and say, hey, listen, if I help you guys clean up for 10 minutes, can I go ahead and dig in the trash? They're like, sure, and I pull out, I got a lot of these circuit breakers yesterday. In fact, I got this yesterday. I didn't even break this into it yet. I got to put this in there. All of this is circuit breaker scrap. But when you melt all of the pieces off of it, you will end up getting this. That's what you'll end up getting. That's the contact scrap that you have to end up cleaning up a bit. Like, it's got some other metals and there's like dirt and a whole bunch of other crap in there. You have to make sure you clean this stuff out, okay? All right, and once that's done, I'm gonna melt all of those, all of that, and then I'm gonna have like a couple 1 pound bars in there. Someone said don't have a 5 pound bar of silver because people don't trust it. They have to drill holes in it like gold to make sure it's authentic and legit. All right, thank you for telling me that as well. So yeah, this is my silver stash right now that I basically have. I do have a massive amount, which is here. I do appreciate you guys for the time of the video. Thank you so much for being part of the channel. And I'm going to put this up for you guys right now because you guys love silver. Thank you for educating me and letting me know everything. So this is my silver scrap. Pro Dumpster Diver is out. Thank you very much for everything. Like and subscribe. And any advice for me right now, I ended up recovering $4,000 from my job that they owed me during back pay. And they finally gave it to me, so now I have $4,000. I'm still working now, but if I have $4,000, what is the best way to use that $4,000 and buy silver? Should I buy 1 ounce bar? Should I get silver eagle? Should I get scrap? Let me know what I should do, and as long as I can fit it into this case, I should basically be good to go. Okay? Thank you guys for your help. Any advice will be greatly appreciated right now. Remember, the limit is $4,000. That's it. That's all I can spend on silver. Pro Dumpster Diver out.